Welcome to the OLV Daily Reflection for Friday, November 12th. The first reading for the daily Mass comes to us from the 13th chapter of the Book of Wisdom. It reads, "All men were by nature foolish who were in ignorance of God, and who from the good things seen did not succeed in knowing him who is, and from studying the works did not discern the artisan. But either fire or wind, or the swift air, or the circuits of the stars, or the mighty water, or the luminaries of heaven, the governors of the world, they considered gods. Now if out of joy in their beauty they thought them gods, let them know how far more excellent is the Lord than these, for the original source of beauty fashioned them. Or if they were struck by their might and energy, let them from these realize how much more powerful is he who made them. For from the greatness and beauty of created things their original author by analogy is seen. But yet for these the blame is less. For they indeed have gone astray perhaps, though they seek God and wish to find him. For they search busily among his works, but are distracted by what they see because the things seen are fair. But again, not even these are pardonable. For if they so far succeeded in knowledge that they could speculate about the world, how did they not more quickly find its Lord?" The last line of today's reading from the Book of Wisdom is asking a question that may seem to be overly critical by our modern sensibilities, but it still is an important question that needs to be considered. Because many people in this contemporary world are extremely well educated across many different academic fields. But this reality does not mean that people have been brought to a deeper faith by their education. In fact, it seems that many people, because of their extensive education, walk away from faith, and they no longer see faith as a means in which to understand, appreciate, or navigate this world. And also it's been my experience that some highly educated people of this world sometimes mock people of faith because faithfulness is deemed to be the trait of the unintelligent, the naive, or the ignorant. But as we heard in today's reading, the author of the Book of Wisdom sees a contrary view. In fact, the Book of Wisdom tells us that faith helps us to pull everything together in a way where we can see that God is the creator or the author of creation. In this knowledge which is born of faith helps us to have faith in the future and to trust despite the uncertainty that fills this world and fills our own lives. And if we didn't have this knowledge of faith, where would we be? And I think there is some things that we can say with certainty, is that without faith, we would not have hope. And without faith, we would not have as much trust. Because let me give some examples. If someone believes there's no reason or plan behind creation, how can this person have hope? And if someone looks out to the world and thinks there's no meaning to life, they may ask, is it even worth living? So the result of these realities is despair. And it does seem as if despair is readily found when faith is not present. And despair does not help anyone. It just leads many people down to dark paths with no answers. So again, the question at the end of today's reading is truly worth meditating upon in our lives. So let me read it once again. For if they were so far succeeded in knowledge that they could speculate about the world, how did they not more quickly find its Lord? And that is a very good question. But for you and for I, we know where faith is found. It is found by living out our Catholic faith each and every day, so that we can come to have the faith, hope, and love that only the Lord can give. And these realities do provide us the grace and strength we need to live in this world and to truly see it as the gift that God intended it to be. Our Lady of Victory, pray for us.